watching on YouTube, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. What should be the final stream here, because we finished the main story last time, that's all done. All that's really left to do is look at all these level ups I got, but aside from that, all that's really left to do is we gotta get like 280 of the little star bits to see those 3 like hidden songs that the game had like halfway through. And then there are some, I synthesized some songs that I want to do. I gotta figure out exactly how to do that, but that's the plan. But yeah, I got Liam and Lauren here with me, as always. How's it going, you two?
Super good.
Super good and going well.
I don't want to even try and do Proud Mode Rise of the Union. That sounds awful.
That sounds like a coward's attitude.
The only coward here is you.
Why?
Got him.
You definitely
No, you've been got. That's it.
Coward.
That's the end of it. You've been got.
What am I? Oh, all right.
Are there any of these side missions I can do that don't just say play on Proud Mode? That's what I really need.
Yeah, you done all the easy ones, like kill 10 flying enemies and all that nonsense, didn't you?
Zazu, Demon J, welcome to stream. Yeah, see, like, all they're giving me is like, hey, play on Proud Mode. And I'm like, listen, man, I could probably beat the songs on Proud Mode, but I don't think that I could do the, unique things. Alright, here we go. I don't like the Mickey Mouse March song that we have to do here, but there are 2 things I can definitely get on standard mode.
Is Mickey Mouse March the song that, because I can't hear the stream, is it the song that plays when it's, like the background music of Disney Castle constantly?
I think so. It's bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum.
Yeah, that one. The one that plays like constantly.
Yeah,
it's just
that
like,
one.
It's like the Kingdom Hearts equivalent of It's a Small World After All, where you're just like, oh,
yeah.
please stop now. Lauren, you've been. How many Kingdom Hearts streams have we had now? I'm not asking you. That's a general question, but I do have a question for you.
I think this is 5.
Is this 5?
Probably 5. Probably 5 at least.
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
I think 4.
I think this is the 4th one.
So
I've already screwed this.
A common theme through this. A common theme through these streams is me and Chaos explaining Kingdom Hearts to you.
Uh-huh.
I want you to tell me the story of Kingdom Hearts. or what you've learned anyway. Any information that you've retained. You have a while to collect your thoughts.
Just give me a moment.
Okay. I'm curious to see what you've picked up as you've been going along.
You guys explained a lot of like the beginning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the beginning where Sora like was on that one island and he like opened the door and all the.
He is the one that will open the door.
And what are their names?
She doesn't even remember the names of the standard enemies.
Yeah. Because there's like 4 different enemies that you guys have told me the names of, and I keep confusing which ones are which.
There are 4. Name any 2.
Heartless.
That's the basic one that you couldn't remember.
That's the island one.
Okay.
I didn't defeat all jumping enemies? Are you kidding me? How did I not get that? This song sucks.
It's the song's fault, definitely.
It is.
Exactly. It is really the song's fault.
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I can't think of another name of theirs.
That's fine. You got Heartless, Nobodies, Unverse, and the Dream Eaters.
Okay.
Good job, Liam. I knew you could do it.
Thanks. I'll take that gold star.
Almost as if you've played a lot of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I've dabbled once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Dabble.
Yeah, I've dabbled. Okay, so Sora was on the island. He opened the door. The Heartless came out.
Yeah. Don't remember anything after that. I remember you guys explaining more, like that happens after that. Don't remember it.
Okay. What's the next bit you do remember?
Let me think about this.
Okay. You can have time to think.
There's definitely, like, Sora has, like, 7 different people's hearts in his body at some point.
I'm actually amazed because, like, he has, like, I think the most he has at one time is 4. However, there are, like, 7 lights that they need, like, in Kingdom Hearts 3, so having the number 7 there is pretty impressive.
I'm retaining, like, half of everything that you guys say, and then I try and have to put it together. Organization 13
that's a thing.
is a thing. The way that they come up with the names is they just, like, they add an X and then they mix it all around.
Yeah?
Aqua's best girl.
Yeah, alright, you're retaining the important information now.
You got big chaos points there.
Who's best girl to you, Liam?
See, I like Aqua, but I never played Birth by Sleep, so I probably don't have the same connection to Aqua. However, in a similar vein, there aren't many good female characters in Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, there are only, like, 5 female characters in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, original ones as well. Like, if you're taking out the Final Fantasy characters, there's...
Well, you can't count the Final Fantasy characters because then Tifa is best girl.
That's also true. That would have been my pick.
So you did?
I don't know. I really like Larxene. I'm really upset she didn't get more time on a main console. Like, she felt quite interesting. She felt like she felt like the organization member that was just like, do you know what? I'm literally just here for the chaos, and like I'm here for the chaos and the confusion of everything.
I'm
just
also
here to
here
have a
for the
good time.
chaos.
Yeah, I quite like
I
that.
didn't like that joke.
I wish that was more explained.
Why?
Liam,
apparently
that was the wrong answer.
Apparently they're gonna do more with Larxene, Luxord, and Marluxia because, you know, in KH3, I think it was Xemnas was all like, yes, we will learn things about your past with the Keyblade and etc.
I hope so. I mean, I do hope so. There is potential there. I mean, they done the whole thing with Zigbar, didn't they? Where they were just like, yeah, you know, he's a friend of Xehanort's and he's there to help him. Oh, and he's one of the law keepers. Never mind.
I almost had This Is Halloween playing for a second there. That would have been bad.
Like, that whole Zigbar thing just came out of nowhere.
It was pretty sick, though.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. But that just shows they can do that with, like, anyone. Where they're just like, yeah, you know, it's just like someone who works with the organization. Oh, and by the way, he's one of the most important people in Kingdom Hearts Keyblade history. And that Keyblade that Xehanort's wielding is his. Have fun.
Liam?
Hello.
That was the incorrect answer.
Was it?
As your wife, your best girl should be me.
That's true. You are in Kingdom Hearts now. You're
Aren't
fully
we all in?
it.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts had that thing in KH3 where, like, all the people who played the mobile game got their, like, usernames in KH3.
Oh, yeah, they did, didn't they?
My username is in there.
Yeah, I am Bob.
Yep, that's my username. That's it, you got it, you pronounced it correctly.
Shouldn't have come back for another stream, it was a mistake.
Absolutely. What's your special task in this track, Chaos?
I think I have to hit all the glide targets? Which I just missed one. As soon as I said that.
That seems to be a special task for all of them.
Well, no, most of them, the thing is like chat mentioned, like, if you go to the earlier levels, they've got, like, easier missions for you to do, because I was, like, doing the later ones, which was, like, Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance. But, like, I gotta be real with you, I love Kingdom Hearts. I really do. It's got a good soundtrack in all the games. But, like, the fun songs are the later ones. Like, I don't care about KH1 standard Agrabah music.
That's true.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
That's a totally fair assessment. Ow. Okay, so we got Sora's opened the door. There's Heartless. There's Aqua's Best Girl. Organization are there, and their names are made up by changing their letters around and putting an X in it.
Yeah. Riku gets really edgy at some point.
He does get
Mini
really
points.
Edgy. He does get really edgy at some point.
I feel like you guys told me stuff about Naminé,
We did.
but I don't remember.
Do you remember who she is, like, just in general?
No.
I mean, she's your favorite character. We established
She
that.
is my favorite character. That's all I remember. She's my favorite
Ironic.
character as chosen by you two.
Ironic that you don't remember Naminé.
I just remember that she's my favorite.
Well, it's ironic.
That's all I
because
need
Naminé's
to
all
know about
memories.
her, Liam.
Yeah. Naminé's all about altering memory.
Oh,
Yeah, they call her a memory witch in Chain of Memories.
So
I
very,
do
very,
remember that now.
very ironic that you don't
It's
remember
all
the
coming
woman.
back to me.
Very ironic you don't remember the girl that makes everyone remember her.
Got it memorized?
Got it.
Michael is DMing me on Twitter.
I think I
Oh, he's
Tell
giving you-
Michael
he's
to
giving you the
screw
answers.
off. You're busy.
He's
I
giving you the
know.
answers.
No, he's not. It's about
He
the
doesn't
things
know
that I said
crap.
earlier.
Block him. He's giving you the answers. Cheating.
He tweeted. He DM'd me. Oh, nice. So
Oh.
I don't think that was. I don't think that's cheating. But
I
just
don't know
wanted you
how
guys to
Liam
both
feels
go
about it,
over
but I'm gonna be real with you, chat. Like, Xehanort voices don't really mean anything to me.
What do you mean Xehanort voices?
Well, he was voiced by Leonard Nimoy, right? But then he passed away, so they had to replace his voice for KH3.
Right.
And then I think in between KH3 and Remind, I kid you not, in between KH3 and the Remind DLC, the new voice actor died. So they had to replace him again for Remind and thus Melody of Memory.
I mean, you can't really get annoyed at that because people died. It's not like they fired someone.
Yeah, I mean,
or-
ideally Leonard Nimoy would have done it for, like, eternity, but
Yeah.
unfortunate. I think all of the
Yeah.
voices fit Xehanort well, it's just a problem of that everyone was used to Leonard Nimoy because he did, like, 3 games as Xehanort. And then, you know, a lot of time passed in between KH3 and, like, Dream Drop Distance, which is the last time Leonard did the voice.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, by the time it gets back to... By the time we get to it, people are like, oh, I've known Leonard Nimoy's voice as Xehanort for, like, 8 years, and now it just sounds so drastically different. And I'm like, yeah, that's unfortunate, but I still think the new Xehanort voice is fine and fits the character. It's just a matter of having to get used to the fact that it's not the one you know.
Yeah, makes total sense. I completely agree with it. Yeah.
I think if we had done these streams closer together, I would have remembered more of it.
Yeah, probably, but Age of Calamity came out, so what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I had to play it for like 4 days.
I didn't realize yesterday I had your stream. I just still had the tab open.
Nice.
And I was stitching, and then you just started talking in my ears, and I was frightened. I thought I was
All
somehow like that in a
according to
call with you
Keikaku.
for a moment.
You got in, not only did you get into a call with Chaos, he just decided to start talking about something random and not say hello.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Age of Calamity, just me in a call with Lord. Welcome back to Age of Calamity. Today we're gonna, you know, destroy the world.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's what I'd expect.
That's how you. That's yeah. You guys, chat probably doesn't know, but that's actually how Chaos greets us every time. It's just like a YouTube intro.
I've made so many bad button presses on this level that I shouldn't have.
Have you considered getting good?
I wish.
You're right. You're right. Just don't make those incorrect decisions.
Yeah, just don't. Just stop. Stop it. Get some help.
No.
I am on proud difficulty, right? This seems strangely standard difficulty for a proud song.
Doesn't look difficult.
The beginning of KH2, the first like 3 hours are a tutorial where you have no idea what's going on.
Yes.
Correct.
And you're not playing as Sora, and you don't know where Sora is.
Correct.
Alright? I remember that because I watched Michael do it recently.
Nice.
That is exactly correct. You just have
I had
no idea
Michael.
what's
I was
going on.
talking to Michael about KH2 stuff. He was asking me questions like, what do I do with this and all that, and he asked like, hey, I really don't know what I'm doing with like the settings on Donald and Goofy. You want to tell me like what's the best thing to do? And I told him straight up like, some other KH players will tell you differently. But I'm gonna be real with you. I played every single KH game, and all I do is tell them what abilities they get to have, and then everything else is just up in the air.
Yeah, I never gave them like the whole thing of like protection or like stay away or whatever. Like,
Yeah, I
no,
never messed
no,
with their settings, because, like, I mean, obviously, like, super pro players and, like, speedrunners and stuff, they probably mess with it or something because it helps them. But when I'm playing the game, as far as I'm concerned, every Kingdom Hearts game is, all that matters is your gameplay as Sora.
Yeah, pretty much. As you said, the only thing I really do is just put on, like, assign the AP points and that's it.
I just unlocked possibly the most copywritten song in this game.
Don't think twice.
Not Let It Go.
What
Maybe
on
the
earth?
second most copywritten, then. Don't Think Twice is the ending theme of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ah, okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3 was the only game to get 2 different signature songs.
Well, it's
The first game had Simple and Clean, the second game had Sanctuary, and Cage 3 had Face My Fears and Don't Think Twice.
Fair. I should think so. I mean, it took like 10 years to come
You
out.
want more on standard? I can do that. I believe that's how Chaos greets people all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything outside of YouTube. It's just YouTube and YouTube intros all the time. It's kind of jarring the first time I talked to him.
That's true. That is true. I mean, but it's not limited to only the first time you talk to him.
Well, yeah, but the first time I talked to him, I didn't know about it. So, you know, I joined the Discord for like Among Us the first time, and I was just thrown right into a YouTube intro.
It can get a bit confusing and upsetting as well.
Every time I talk to Chaos, it's upsetting. No matter what.
Same
That's
here.
True.
Every time I talk to myself, I'm like, dang it, not again.
Yeah.
Why am I put through this? Why am I cursed?
Why am I here, just to suffer?
Existence is pain.
Why is just chatting doing so well?
You opening other
Probably
Twitch
because there are
streams that
just
aren't
like
Chaos?
a bunch of people that do it.
I clicked on it by mistake, and I was just curious why it's got so. Oh, it's because a lot of people are watching the Joystick Awards.
Mm.
That makes sense. That'll do it.
How did I miss that, of all things?
You've done pretty well in terms of recalling some Kingdom Hearts lore with two people who are not necessarily experts in presenting lore, and it wasn't our primary focus of the stream.
I would argue that I could be considered an expert if I wasn't also playing a rhythm game at the same time.
Right, but that's what I mean. It wasn't our primary goal here. Wasn't to explain the lore to Lauren.
Whew, I forgot that I was trying to get a long chain in this level, and I got it by 6, just barely.
Nice.
I think I need 10 more star bits now. Yeah,
You
10 more.
You getting star bits? You're playing Mario Galaxy?
I need to play Mario Galaxy 2 on my channel at some point.
Play it next. That's a good game.
I do have to start some new playthroughs soon. Because now, finally, like, the PS5 hype is dying down just a little bit in terms of, like, games, because I'm going to be done with this. I'm already done with Miles Morales. I'll be able to finish Birth by Sleep really soon, and then I've just got Age of Calamity going. I don't know how long that's going to take.